What's cracking, Spoilers? Chandler here in my humble abode. Got an interesting question today from one Steven Robinson. Steven is going through his senior prom and wants to know what he can do to really leave his mark, leave a strong legacy, and let his high school know how much of a badass he is and always will be. So without further ado, Steven, all you other high school followers out there, listen up, because I'm about to drop some serious knowledge on you that will allow you to not just enjoy your senior prom, but make sure that your high school will never forget your ass. Here we go. Steven, the first thing you're gonna need to do is peg down the right date. Now, because this is your senior prom, it's your last hurrah, the last thing you wanna do is bring your girlfriend. I know you're probably thinking, if you do have a girlfriend, how the hell you're gonna ditch her? Well, if you don't have the balls necessary to do what you need to be doing already, which is ditching her ass, breaking up with her, because let's face it, it's not like you're gonna marry the chick. You need to ditch her either there or beforehand, if you have the balls beforehand, and get a date that will allow you to have fun, no strings attached. If you can't find that, go stab. Whatever you do, do not do these two things. Number one, don't bring a girlfriend. Number two, don't bring a fat chick. You don't want to be the guy that either has no fun with his girlfriend, because that makes you look like a pussy. And number two, you don't want to be seen with a fat chick, no matter how fun she might be or how easy she might be. Why? Because it's like a scooter, dude. They're fun to ride, you just don't want your buddies to see you around them. And also, you're going away to college. You really want that reputation for being a hogger going out to college? No, you don't want that, dude. You don't want the reputation for going hogging, so do yourself a favor. If you don't have a hot, fun chick to go with, go solo and let your swole allow you to steal some other dude's date. Trust me, you'll be happy you did. Okay, so you took my advice on who to bring to the prom. It's either gonna be a hot, fun chick that'll allow you to do whatever you want, or it's gonna be no chick at all and just one that you're gonna pick up while at prom. Now what you have to do is figure out what you're going to wear. You have two options. You can either do full out James Bond, the classic look, which is awesome if you're the very athletic and James Bond build, or you can go the complete jackass route. If you're going the complete jackass route, do yourself a favor. Stay away from these two items. Number one, stay away from the dumbass Dumb and Dumber look. It's been overdone, and it only makes you look like a complete clown. And number two, don't dress like a gangster. Dude, you're 18 years old, unless you have a damn teardrop tattoo, stay away from the gangster suit. It's gonna make you look even dumber than the Dumb and Dumber suit. So do yourself a favor. If you're gonna go ballsy, do something very different. Go Larry the Cable Guy. Go for the James Bond look with absolutely no sleeves. Go for some jean shorts instead of some slacks. Whatever you do, don't blend in. You gotta stand out. If you're a busted guy like myself, you need to make sure you do something to stand out. Because let's face it, man, if you don't stand out, you're gonna blend in. If you blend in, you have no chance with the hotter chicks. So, do yourself a favor, stand out. If you do that, there's at least 1 in 10 chicks that will think you're half decent and will be willing to make a mistake with you later on in the evening. So, you got your date, you figured out what you're gonna wear, now you gotta figure out how you're gonna get there and what you're gonna do before you get there. And that involves transportation and food. So without further ado, I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you on proper transportation. Two things you wanna stay away from, my friend. Number one, don't drive your own automobile. Odds are you're gonna have some dumbass friend that's gonna plant his contraband in your ride, and your principal, headmaster, or whoever is going to see it in the back of your car, and you're gonna get in trouble for it. You can't even pull the "it wasn't mine, it was my friend's," because one, you'd be snaking your friend out, which isn't cool, and two, if you get caught, bro, you run the risk of not being able to graduate high school. You know what people that don't graduate high school work as? They work at McDonald's flipping burgers. Not cool. It's not gonna get you swole, and it's definitely not something that's gonna impress the ladies later on in life. So number one, do not drive your own car. Two, do not ride in a limousine either. All right, it's overdone. It's not gonna make you stick out. If you're riding a limousine, it better be something sweet like a 1980s pink Cadillac. Other than that, nothing is acceptable. I mentioned it's important for you to stick out. If you don't stick out, you're blending in. Vanilla sucks, my friend. You want to be sticking out, so do yourself a favor. The most acceptable rides in my mind would be either a short bus, because you're taking that bitch to school, or an old school hearse, because you're going to be killing some ass later. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like I said, don't be afraid to stand out. Do something different. If you blend in, you have no chance of getting any later. As far as food goes, the thing is, you're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit, man. I'm sure you don't have much dough, so I'm not gonna tell you to go to Ruth's Chris or Morton's, but the fact of the matter is, if you're looking to get lucky a little bit later and you do have a date, then do yourself a favor. Take her somewhere a little classy. You don't have to go and splurge and get her a fucking 5-course meal, but you do have to show a little bit of sacrifice. Or you can go the stag route and just show up at prom and not have to worry about that and save your money for more important things, like anything else. Now, you're at prom. Whatever you do, have fun. If you're not having fun, fake it. I don't care. Dance with broads, dance with whoever. Make sure you're having fun. Chicks don't like people that look like they're not having fun. They're gonna naturally gravitate towards you if you're smiling, laughing, dancing, and look like you're having fun. My buddy Julius is the master at this. Honestly, not the greatest looking guy, but he gets more ass than a toilet seat. How? Because he's always having fun and people naturally gravitate towards him. So don't do the dumbass thing by getting in a safety circle with all your other buddies unless you're wanting to get some ass from them. Do yourself a favor. Go out, dance, have some fun, enjoy yourself. Naturally, what's going to happen is chicks are going to gravitate towards you, and that's going to increase your chances of getting lucky later. Alright, so it's after prom. All your buddies are figuring out what they're going to do afterwards. I don't want to get you in trouble, so I'm just going to say this. Don't be a dumbass. Don't do anything illegal that's going to jeopardize your future. Go out and have some fun, but do so responsibly. Just remember, don't do anything illegal, don't do anything stupid, don't jeopardize your future, don't get kicked out of school. If you get kicked out of school, you're not going to college. If you don't go to college, you're not going to get a college degree. If you don't have a college degree, like I said, you're going to be at McDonald's, flipping burgers, working for douchebags, and not getting any anytime soon. So, be responsible, don't be a dumbass, and remember, be a closer. Big time players step up in big time games. Be a closer, enjoy yourself, don't be a dumbass, kick ass, take names. Good luck, buddy. Hope that helps. Have a good night, soldiers. Manly.